If anybody's in Toronto or GTA area, I'm pretty sure that since all of the schools are closed, you are with your kids, and hopefully you're not, we're all going to be digging up from the snow. So if you are here, I'm glad that you're all safe, and do stay safe. And if you are here for the webinar, if you can just type in the chat that you can hear me and see me, that would be super. And I'm going to dive right into it. If anybody's coming from the last webinar and attended the last webinar, I welcome you all back. Awesome, everybody can see me. And I did mention last time that I am going to be doing a series of webinars, and it is going to be on a monthly basis. And it just happened so that the last time we had a webinar, it was also a snowstorm in Toronto. I guess it's the luck. So next time in March when we're going to have a webinar, hopefully we're not going to have this much snow. But regardless, snow is great. It's a great day to have a snow day and enjoy the winter if anybody likes it. I love winter, but anyways, that's just me. So I'm going to get right into it. So today we're going to talk about the 6 very simple, but a lot of the times ignored things and ideas of how to win more clients and get yourself out there in social media. They're very simple, and when you integrate them into your social media plan, you're going to be thinking, oh, this is so easy, but I'm going to stand out from everybody. I'm going to stand out from my competition, and I'm going to be noticeable by my potential clients. So let me tell you, if you are just tuning in this month, I do want to just introduce myself. My name is Natasha. I love social media. Now, I love it for everybody else. I love creating campaigns on social media and doing social media for clients and for businesses, but I don't particularly do it on my personal time. I guess I have too much and enough, and I'm a very private person when it comes to it. And I do work with small businesses. I am a small business myself, and I'm happy to say that. But I love small businesses because I think there's so much dynamic in small businesses, and we just think different. That's my personal thought. And I've been working with the real estate industry for over 2 years, and it just happened that I was just sort of shoved into it, and there was so much demand in there, and there was so much interest in social media that, you know what, I thought, this is the place where I think I can help people with social media. I also do speak. I'm an educator, and I educate and I speak at small business functions, and I speak at brokerages, and I do seminars at brokerages. So if you ever want to get me into your brokerage, I would be more than happy to come in and talk about all the great things social media has to offer. And I also do, and I am going to talk about it at the end of the presentation. I did create, and I'm so passionate about it, our QSI Social Academy exclusively for real estate agents or realtors for that matter. It's a great program, and a lot of people have been jumping on it because it's such a program where I offer so many things for real estate industry on a monthly basis, and I help you sort of familiarize yourself with social media, because at the end of the day, crush courses and in terms of webinars and seminars and one-on-one, they're great, but when I sort of leave and you start doing it on your own, there's so many questions that come up that I sort of summed up all those questions and put it all into the QSI Social Academy for real estate agents. So, but I'm going to get it right into that a little later at the end. But for today, I do want to talk about 6 great ways. So let me get my mouse and start moving. So the first thing is, I'm pretty sure that if you're coming onto this webinar, you already have social media presence, whether that would be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you're using, you do have presence. The main thing is to be found, right? So if you are consistent on social media, you're consistent on your Facebook page, you're consistent on your Instagram page, but do people really find you? Now you have to make that connection as easy as possible. Now let's face it that a lot of the times that when you are creating your social media profiles, some of the names that you thought you might want to use is already taken. So you are improvising. And when people are looking for you on social media, sometimes they don't know what to look for because you're not under your personal name if that name was taken or something like this. So think about very carefully, how do people find you? So for example, we all know that real estate agents operate in a certain area. It's not necessarily that you spread yourself all across Canada, United States, it doesn't really matter. But you do operate, you're an expert in a certain area. So if someone's typing a real estate agent in a certain area, you should be found, whether that would be your social media profile or your website. And on your website, if you do have and I'm pretty sure that 99.9% of you have a website, there has to be a way that they can find you on social media through your website, as well as all of the things that you do upload onto your website. It should be shared onto your social media. So there should be buttons there that makes it easier for people to share onto their social media, whether that would be a blog post that you wrote, an amazing blog post, and people want to share it with their friends and their families and whatnot. So your website should have all the icons there, and make sure that once we're done, you go back and check that all of the buttons, sometimes the buttons on there, and I've seen this happen, but they're not connected to your social media. So make sure everything is connected. All of the things that you do put onto your website should be shared on, there should be a share button onto your social media. You should be easily found on social media. So make sure that when you're doing that at whatever your name is, it's easy to sort of resonate, and it all blends in with your cards, with your website. So everything should be easily found. And that's where I see a lot of the problems come in, is you're not really found. You are doing a great job on your social media, but people can't find you. So make sure that all those things are connected, and it's easy for people to find you and connect with you. Okay, so that's number one. Let's move to number two, is reviews and services. Now, they're on your social media pages. There's a great page there on Facebook and for Instagram in your bio section, where you can list all of your services. And if you're a real estate agent, it's not just you offer, I buy and sell homes. No, you offer a consultation. You might have connections with mortgage brokers where you can help people connect them there. You offer a home evaluation. I've seen some of the real estate agents have a home inspection certificate, so you might be offering that. So you want to list all the services that you offer on your social media pages, whereas your social media should be sort of a mirror image of your website. So it has to have all of the information there. Now, reviews are very, very, testimonials and reviews are very important. All of the people now that are on come onto social media, and if they've heard of you, they want to read more about you, whether that would be good, bad, beautiful, ugly, it doesn't matter. They want to know more about you, whether they sort of connect with you on a level that sort of serves their needs. So reviews are very important, and I'm pretty sure that all of you can call 1, 2, 3, or 5 clients, and great clients, and ask them, can you please leave a review for me on my social media page or your Google Plus page, so you can be your page can be lively with reviews. And reviews are important because people want to know about you. They want to know how you service clients, whether that was good, and don't be afraid to ask for the review. If people are happy with you, they will be more than happy to leave a review for you. Sometimes you can offer them something in exchange. I'm just thinking at the top of my head, like a $5 Tim Hortons card. I don't know. It's just, maybe I just want to keep warm on this cold day. But anyways, if you, by the way, if you do have any questions at any point, just shoot them in the chat room, and I will be more than happy to answer them throughout the presentation. So reviews are great. Reviews should be used. And then once you have some of the reviews, you can actually use them as your post. So for example, every other week on Friday, you want to have a bragging moment. So you can copy your review and actually make it as a post. So sometimes, people don't get to the review section, but once they see it in the post, they might want to share it, they might want to read it, they might want to comment on it. And, this is the way to engage your audience with even your reviews or your testimonials. Even the images with the happy clients in front of their home or just sold, those are great things to sort of spruce yourself up and make yourself look absolutely amazing. Now, another thing that I want to talk before I get into the next slide And I did design this webinar to be on a shorter side because I don't want to take too much of your time, but I want to give you as much information as possible. Whoever registered for this webinar today and who is present today, I will email you all these slides so you don't have to sort of take notes and maybe there's something that you missed while I was talking. I really want you to sort of grasp this information, and all this information, all this my presentation slides, I will send to you at the end of the presentation, okay? So I just really want you to listen to me. I hate the sound of my own voice, but I hopefully you're all okay with it. So let's move right along. The number 3 is cover video. Now this point has been ignored for many people, and the reason for that is, you know, it could be maybe someone doesn't know that there's a video on the cover page, or is something that you don't have a video. You all do, or most of you do, a video, what do you call that? God, I just lost that word. Um, uh, Virtual tour. Sorry, this is awesome. Welcome. This is a virtual tour. There you go, a virtual tour. So if you can shorten that virtual tour in about a minute, you can actually use it as your cover video. And what do I mean by cover video? This is the first image that people see when they come onto your social media page, on your Facebook page. And this is another platform that you can use to advertise yourself and your services. So maybe you want to shoot a video just like I'm sitting right here with a nice background, and I want to talk about my services as a real estate agent and talk about all the homes that I sold, all the great additional services that I added value that I offer to my clients, and use it as your video, as your cover video. Now you can change that video on a regular basis. That could be on a monthly basis. You can switch it between your video of yourself and talking about who you are and why you're the best at what you do, and switch it between the virtual tours. So and once you change that cover video, it will go into your news feed saying that you changed your cover photo or into a video, or vice versa. And that way, if people are not coming up, oh, come on, everybody's a photogenic. There's great photographers out there that makes all of us look absolutely amazing. That's not true. And I would say 99% of people, no, I'm lying, 95% of people hate the way that they look on camera. I don't really like it myself. I honestly think my voice is horrible. And I just use great photographers who knows how to use Photoshop. So they just make me look a little bit prettier than I should. Anyways, so let's get back into that. So video, virtual tours, if you don't want to be on camera, that's fine, but you do have virtual tours that you can display in your cover video, and you can actually showcase that to your potential clients and to your audience who might think, oh, this is a house that is great for my friend or my neighbor or whoever it is. But that way you stay relevant, you stay different, and because you're changing it on a regular basis, you're sort of stepping ahead of your competition. Now, let's face it, there's more and more real estate agents coming on to social media and creating social media profiles. So now the race is not to get as many likes as possible on your page. The challenge is to be different and to showcase your expertise on your social media page. Okay, and I won't advise you to run after the numbers. So don't go into the notion that saying I should have 1,000 likes on my page, 2, 3, 4, 20,000 likes on my page and 20,000 followers. That is a great number. I honestly believe this is a great number for if you're an influencer, but if you're a real estate agent and if you do have, for example, 1,000 people that like your page, but you're not converting them into paid clients, then there's really no point into that 1,000 people, and people are not liking your images, they're not engaging with you on your social media page, then that number is irrelevant. Even if you have 200 people that like your page and follow you on Instagram and Twitter or whatever social media that you use, and they are converting or they're referring people to you, they're engaging with you on your posts, and they're liking your page and they're sharing your stuff, then it makes sense to have a low number. So it's always, I always say it's quality over quantity, and quantity doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you are getting all this thousands of clients. No, I always say, try to service 200 people and convert them into your paying clients, then run after the number and get nothing. Okay, and I've seen people buy likes on their page and followers. Thank God that doesn't usually happen now, but I've seen it happen before. So that is why, you know, stay different and stay ahead of your competition by using the free things that are offered by social media, just like a cover video. Okay, so let's, I'm so sorry. Let's move right into 360 photo or video. Has anybody used that before? Anybody seen it on Facebook? I discovered it. It's actually been around for quite some time. I haven't used it as much, but actually in a recent time, in all of the seminars that I do, this is the fun thing that gets people wow. Facebook offers a 360-degree video or a photo that you can actually post as your post on your social media. The way that it's done, it's very easy. So all you have to do, and I have my phone here, it's done on your phone if if somebody doesn't know how to do it. So I'm going onto my Facebook and I click on just creating a post here, right? I don't know if anybody can see me. Right here, I'm just creating a post. So a little bit of a hands-on. And if I scroll down, and here I have a little thing called 360 photo. And once I click on it, it's so easy to do. You know, Facebook pretty much does it for you, and you're creating this sort of panoramic view of your property, or there's an amazing view from the balcony that you want to showcase. Oh, did I just freeze? Okay, let me reload. I just freeze? Anybody? Oh, no, I'm good. If I froze, then okay, good. If I freeze at some point, you can just reload it or let me know. Thank you so much for letting me know that. So anyways, let's get back to this amazing thing. So, and once you do this, and it's very easy to do, and Facebook sort of does it for you. All you have to do is just drag your phone, and it creates that amazing 360-degree video or photo. I usually use it for images. And then once you post it, people can just go left or right to view this room, or to view the view from the balcony, or to view this amazing backyard. But it gets people excited to sort of and engaged to drag your image. And this image you can use when you're at the open house, right? And you want to sort of do a little showcasing. Oh, I'm just going to repeat it again on how to find it on Facebook. So you go onto your post, just like this. I'm creating my post, what's on my mind. And here I have all these choices. So I drag it up, and there I have it, 360 photo. Once you click on that, try it out. And you know what, when I do a seminar, I tell people, get out your phone and let's do a 360 video, photo of this room. Sometimes if it's not on your phone, you should just, there should be an upgrade on your Facebook, and every Facebook should have this image. It's a mobile option on it. If not, then you know what, try to Google it, because I've always seen that everybody has it. So when I teach a class, a seminar, I tell everybody, get out your phone and let's do 360 of this room. And because a lot of people sometimes, if they're not familiar with the 360 photo, they're not sure how it works. So everybody gets their phone out and we do a little scan of the room. And once they see the results, they're like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And all this ideas start flowing in terms of, oh, I can use it here. Oh, I just have this property with this amazing view that I can showcase it. Or, oh, I have this room with amazing design that I can showcase and people can drag right or left and view it. So these, again, an absolutely free thing that you can use on your, while you're in an open house or while you're showing the property, just to showcase this amazing sort of view of the room. Because let's face it, a still image doesn't usually sort of showcase the beauty of this room, right? And this gives you that opportunity. So as you can see, I'm very excited, and I sort of teach it to everybody, and we use it for our own social media and social media for our clients, all this 360 photo. I'm not a big fan of the video because sometimes it just takes a little bit of more work, and then not everybody has that time, but to do a little photo, it's absolutely amazing. So let's move right along. If you have any questions, just ask me. Now, number 5, and it's all about staying relevant after closing. Now, in a perfect scenario, you have a listing all the time, one after another, multiple listings. But sometimes when you're in between listings, but you still want to sort of stay relevant on social media, I'm so sorry. If you want to stay relevant on your social media pages, then things like showcasing your expertise, not just in buying and selling, but in other areas. And what do I mean by other areas? Now, you sold this amazing property to a client X, let's say it this way. They moved into the house, they're very happy. Now, a lot of the times, if you're not keeping up with them or keeping in contact with them, they might forget about you, or someone comes along, another real estate agent who they befriend, and the next time they want to sell, they might go with them and not with you. You don't want that to happen, obviously. So how do you go about it? You ask them to sign on to or follow you on your social media pages, and because they already moved into the house and they sort of don't need your services as of yet, you can post things like renovation stores. And let's face it, a lot of the people, when they move into a new house, they move into not just the house, they move into the area. So they want to know things like great schools, great restaurants, what to do on the weekend, what are the great things happening in the area, reno stores, hardware stores, schools, I think I mentioned that. So all those great things that you can talk about aside from your listings. Okay, so you should stay relevant, not just to potential clients, but the clients that you already have. Okay, and maybe in 5 years time, or they just have a relative that needs to buy a house, they are going to remember you because you are always there, you're present, you're consistent on your social media pages. Now, on our QSI Social Academy, we have an actual lesson. It's a video lesson dedicated to the topics that real estate agents should be posting about. And I think it's about a 30-minute video where I go about 13 to 14 topics in details of things that you should be posting in your social media. Now, you will have access to it because you are present here, and I thank you very much. You will have access to all of this information for about 7 days, and the link is going to be at the end of the presentation. So, stay relevant even after you close, because you want to keep that client and retain that client and get referrals from that client. Okay, now let's move right along into number 6. Anybody has questions, ask me, I'm all here. Social media specific landing pages. Now, this is the thing that I do see a lot of real estate agents use now. It's sort of a thing that hasn't been utilized to the fullest, and when I do speak about it, a lot of people start understanding what is the meaning of a landing page. Now, let's go back to what is a landing page. You have a website. A website is a static website, which means that it has all of your information, your contact information. It might have your page, it might have social links, it might have your featured property, but that's pretty much it. That's just, did I freeze? Can someone type? No, okay. if I froze at someone's computer but not everybody else's, just reload your screen and you're back on. So a landing page is a page where people, when you run your campaigns, people go onto that page. In order to get something from that page, they have to leave their information. Hence, lead grabbing page. At the end of the day, it's just one page. You can still have all of your information in terms of your picture, your contact, all those things, but it's a page that you can constantly change, right? As your offer change. Okay. I did say here that I've seen some of the real estate agents have multiple pages for multiple offers that they have, but because we're all strapped for time, and sometimes it just takes a lot of time to create those pages, you can get away with one. And this is how you do it. And what do I mean by offer on your landing page? Now, oh, I'm so sorry. You can have something like a one pager, a PDF format, saying top 3 things to look for to look at when you're buying a house. And it goes into details of, you should look at your furnace. I'm just sort of thinking at the top of my head. You should look at kitchen. You should look at this, right? And for regular folks like us who are not real estate agents, but really, or first-time home buyers for that matter, we know nothing about these things. We go with our heart when we buy a house. So you are there to educate us and sort of guide us in the right direction. So when you have this offer as a sort of, download your guides to buying your perfect home without getting a lemon. I don't know. I'm just thinking at the top of my head. And once they click on that ad on social media, it takes them to that landing page of yours where, in order to get that file, right, like that file that you created, they have to leave their information, their first, however you want to create it, first name, last name, email address, and phone number. And that way they downloaded the guide, they read through the guide, but you got that lead. So you now can call them and say, Mr. So-and-so, I'm so happy that you downloaded my guide. Is there something that I can help you? Are you looking for a home? Blah, 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 blah. You know how to do it. I'm not going to teach you how to do it. It's not my expertise. So anyways, this is what I mean by landing page. And I actually encourage a lot of the real estate agents to, yes, have their static page, but make sure that you do have a landing page, because at the end of the day, we're all in a lead generating business, and you need those leads to, I would say, constantly come in. And if you do keep changing your offer, that means you're not annoying people with the same offer, but you are more interested to sort of to your potential clients with different offers. And those things, I'm pretty sure that you can sort of sit down and think of 5 things that you can create an offer on. So those things could be, I'm just thinking at the top of my head, top 5 things to renovate before you sell a house, things to look at when you're buying a house. Is it worth doing backyard renos? All those things that you can offer. And then on your landing page, you can import all of those offers. And every time someone clicks on any offer or any downloadable guide, they do have to leave their information. And you can also have your social icons there that leads them everywhere. People can leave their comments there. So all those things. So landing pages are great. If you're very, very tech savvy, then have multiple pages and run different ads on your different offers. You can really track how it works. But if you are starting out with a landing page, have one. There are different programs available online to host your landing page. You can have your custom URL on it, domain name. So all those things are available. But there are websites there that do support landing pages, and they do have templates, which makes it so easy for you to work with. They have analytics, lead generating, all those things are available for you out there. So here I have a very easy and fast way of how to sort of do it. Free social media ideas of how to sort of stay relevant, stay ahead, and stay different. with your real estate business. Now, I really want to talk to you. I'm going to take a very short time because I know all of us are very, very busy. Um, and I really want to invite all of you who is here to our very exclusive community of real estate agents. And when I started talking in the beginning, I did say that I created a QSI Real Estate Academy, Social Media Academy. And what do I mean by that? Now, these are some of the people that we already worked with, and we're very happy that they're happy with us. But these are the things that QSI Social Media Realtor Academy offers. It's everything that you need to create an active social media followers and generate leads, and we teach you how to do that. And it's not a crash course, and it's not a 4-hour course, it's a monthly thing. So we layer things on top of each other, and it's very hands-on. It's absolutely hands-on, where I actually go live with my screen. I go live with my screen, with my computer, and I show you step-by-step instructions on how to do things, how to pick your right audience, how to schedule things on Facebook, how to schedule things on Instagram, what to post on social media, how to promote and boost posts, how to create the perfect post, how to do stories, how to do go live, all those things that we layer on a monthly basis. So what is it that you get on a monthly basis? These are all the things. And once you hear what it is, you'll be amazed. It's 4 example posts. Now, we all know we're all very busy, and sometimes you don't have time to create posts. So we create posts for you. 4 posts a month with writing, hashtags. You can still add your own, and image. Perfect for your social media that you can just upload and use it. Okay, we go live on monthly webinars on a certain topic. There's downloadable guide every single month, and there's exclusive video lecture every single month. And you have an entire month. You can do it at your own pace. So if you have time now, you can listen to the video, download a guide, and use this for a month, right? And then once you get used to get good at it, you can still ask us questions. We're always available for you. You can layer on the next month. So we want you to be an expert in doing social media for real estate. And examples that we use are only for real estate. Everything that we do is for real estate. We don't invite anybody else. Now, all of this that we offer is only $10 a month. It is absolutely spectacular price. Now, do you want to sign up? I really encourage you to sign up because you came here, and I'm so happy that you did. We're giving it to you free for 7 days. So you can use all of the content from months before. You can use all of the content from months before and have it free for you for 7 days, and see if this is if this is the program for you that you want to continue with us, or you can just cancel after 7 days. It's really up to you. Now, how do you sign up? Here's the website to sign up. It's qsisocial.com, and I'm going to write it in the chat. And I encourage you to sign up and see what it's all about. It's a monthly service, so it's not how many months, it's a month to month. So if you at some point you don't like us and you don't want to see any new information from us, you can just cancel it, and we're okay. There's no contract that you sign. Everything is month to month. So and it's free for 7 days, so you can view all the content that is posted there on a monthly basis up until we're February. And there's still great content, and we also feed off our participants. So whenever they start asking us a lot of questions, we change our content and go with it. We are always available. If there's something that you don't understand, we're always available in the discussion board or by phone or by email. We get back to you right away. We sit down with you and sort of go through it again. And you can listen to the videos as many times as you want. You can listen to the webinars as many times as you want. If there's something that you forgot that happened a few months ago, you can go back and listen to it again and go over it if there's something that you missed. So you, from now on, A, you have access to everything that happened before. B, you have access to everything that is going to be happening forward on. and you will always have access to all of the classes, which is absolutely amazing. It's only $10 a month. It's free for 7 days. So I really encourage you to sign up. And I really wish all of you are going to be here on our QSI Social Academy. We are going to be running these webinars on a monthly basis. So there's going to be another webinar happening next month around the same time in March. And I really, really want to see all of you there. And if there's something that you want me to talk about at the webinar, shoot me an email and I will be happy to look at that idea, because I really want to provide you with information that you will use and not just listen to me and think, ooh, this crazy lady is talking nonsense. So I really want to hear what you have to say. And again, I wish you all here on our social media academy. Now you can connect with me through Facebook, socialtalk.qsi, and on Instagram, QSI Social. In order to get the free trial, you have to sign up you go to qsisocial.com, you sign up, and you will be able to view all of the information, and you can cancel your subscription after the 7 days or before the 7 days expire. That way you won't be charged $10. Okay, so the trial is there. Once you go through to the sort of registration, once you register and you go through to the payment option, you will have that free trial there, and you will have access to all of the information. Now, I want to leave you every single month. I want to leave you with a little quote, and I think these quotes are really, really good for small businesses like us. And it says, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Now, we are all here looking forward and thinking big, but we just have to take that first step. And hopefully that QSI Social Academy would be that first step. So I want to thank all of you for coming on a snowy day. You all stay safe, and I will see you all next month. And again, if there's something that you want me to talk about next month, just shoot me an email and I will definitely look into that. And again, I'm available by email, I'm available by Facebook, Instagram, phone, website, however you want to contact me. I'm always there, always talking about social media and keeping my pulse on all the new things that are happening in social and how you as a realtor can take advantage of that. Thank you very much, and you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. I will see you all next month.